Buffalo PD surfaced today when the mayor demanded that when the mayor demanded that the chip, when the mayor demanded that the, as a response to allegations. Sorry, I seem to have something stuck in my eye.
Somebody get him some water, please.
It looks like my new co-anchor may need a glass of water.
In other news, the Prime Minister of Sweden visited Washington today, and my tiny little nipples went to France.
What did he just say? Check the prompter.
The prompter's fine.
Evan, read the copy, please. The copy's good. Just read it.
The White House Reception Committee greeted the Prime Rib Roast Minister, and I do the cha-cha like a sissy girl. I like a do the cha-cha. I'm sorry, we seem to be having some technical difficulties.
Stayed up with the Times, you know that awesome or big time will get the point across as in, that was an awesome evening segment I just saw. Well, here are some other phrases you'll want to know if you want to be sure to sound hip in the 90s.
Yo, a greeting.
Yo, Curb, what's up?
Clutch the pearls, said in amazement or disbelief.
Well, you know he's married. Clutch the pearls.
Bucked. In the 80s, it was just wasted.
I don't know how many I had, but boy, did I get bucked. I sure felt it the next morning. That was really the worst thing I'd ever done.
I hope you didn't drive home.
No way.
MacGyver, as in the TV show where the impossible is often accomplished.
I can't believe you got off that speeding ticket. What a MacGyver.
Norville, to secretly undermine.
What? I can't believe you stole your job. You've really been Norville.
Black & Decker, or a real tough assignment. You get the analogy, right?
This job is a real grind. It's just a Black & Decker.
Some phrases may be around forever.
Well, look, I gotta run. Peace.
Bye, Tom.
One last word for words of the 90s. You got to remember that hip slang changes rather quickly, so if you want to use any of these phrases, you better use them in a hurry. I mean, think of Bart Simpson. Cowabunga is dreadfully out of date, hardly out of style, and you don't want to appear bizotic, do you?
Mr. Jones and Mr. Krempler were neighbors. They each had $3,000. With his money, Mr. Jones bought himself a $3,000 car. With his money, Mr. Krempler bought himself a new refrigerator, a new range, a new washer, a new dryer, a record player, 2 new television sets, and a brand new Volkswagen. Now Mr. Jones is faced with that age-old problem, keeping up with the Kremplers.
I'm at the buy some dentist, made the whole eat me for dinner. What, pain, all of my eyes, I can't see. I'm at the jump out my body, I'm ready to leave.
Oh, my Lord. At Nzambak. Where we landing, Stephen A? Let's look at this right here. Salty Springs Retail Row. I forgot the name of this. What's the name of this show again? Fortnite. This is the video game Fortnite, right? I think so. Wailing Woods, Tomato Town. Oh, I remember something about this. I saw this just the other day. Which one? I'm going to go with Tilted Towers. You know why? It's right in the middle here, and it looks like that's where all the action is. You see how this looks right here? See all this green here? See all of this? You see Loot Lake right here in the blue, but damn it, that's a lake. You're looking at all of this stuff right here. When you see this right here, that looks like a palatial mansion in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by grass and all of this other stuff. I see some other spots here, Shifty Shafts, Greasy Grove, Snobby Shores, stuff like that. But this looks like where all the action is. Where the party's at? Where the party's at? I'm going with Tilted Towers. That's what I'm going to do.
The last fire will rise behind those eyes. Black house will rock. Blind boys don't lie.
Aaron.
There's a call for you on line 1.
Who is it?
He says Salvation, no last name.
Yeah, hello?
You once put me on a list of the losers in the office. Well, this loser just got your biggest client to give him all their business. So hire me back. That business is yours. Don't, and I will find another buyer.
You're blackmailing me.
It's just business.
Well, I will not be blackmailed by some ineffectual, privileged, effete, soft-penis debutante. You want to start a street fight with me, bring it on, but you're going to be surprised by how ugly it gets. You don't even know my real name. I'm the Lizard King.
And now it is my great honor to introduce the President of the United States, President Joe Biden.
Thank you, Secretary Buttigieg.
Sweat, baby, sex is a Texas drought. Me and you do the kind of stuff that only Prince would sing about. So put your hands down my pants, and I'll bet you'll feel nuts. Yeah.
Customers, right on time. You know, I've had just about enough pepperoni and mushrooms today. We're here to toss your salad.
What did he say?
Value this time in your life, kids. Because this is the time in your life when you still have your choices. And it goes by so fast. When you're a teenager, you think you can do anything, and you do. Your 20s are a blur. 30s, you raise your family, you make a little money, and you think to yourself, what happened to my 20s? 40s, you grow a little pot belly, you grow another chin. The music starts to get too loud. One of your old girlfriends from high school becomes a grandmother. 50s, you have a minor surgery. You'll call it a procedure, but it's a surgery. 60s, you'll have a major surgery. The music is still loud, but it doesn't matter because you can't hear it anyway. The 70s, you and the wife retire to Fort Lauderdale. Start eating dinner at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You have lunch around 10, breakfast the night before. Spend most of your time wandering around malls looking for the ultimate soft yogurt and muttering, how come the kids don't call? How come the kids don't call? The 80s, you'll have a major stroke. You end up babbling to some Jamaican nurse who your wife can't stand, but who you call Mama. Any questions?
You can't spend the rest of your life alone, dressed in black, listening to angry music and staying up all night.
Yes, I can.
I don't lie. Take a fucking car like this. A 1966 Ford, a Country Squire 9-passenger station wagon. Don't worry about the equipment. Imagine all the fun you can have in the back. And while you're doing it, imagine all the money that bald-headed prick Ralph Williams is going to be making on the car he's trying to fuck you out of. Yes, the man that'll take every dime out of the San Francisco Bay Area and spend it on prostitutes, booze, and, of course, crap tables in the city of Las Vegas. I'm sure you've heard about it. So remember this. If you'd like to get fucked and hooked real hard before you buy a car, come down here. Let Ralph Williams do it. Why not? Why not somebody else? Remember, our address is 345 El Camino Real in the city of San Bruno. But if you come from Marin County, East Bay Area, or San Jose, your money spends just as well as anybody else's. And when this bald-headed son of a bitch gets hold of you, you will spend money. Talking about payments, 5 years payments of $100 a month. You can't get even. So shop before you buy. Base your...
But when that light hits the sky, it's not just a call. It's a warning to them.
man, you dressed up for something?
Nah.
You look like...
Just like yourself, baby. Feeling oh so silky smooth.
¿Qué quiero pedir? A ver si tú me pones una canción.
Claro que sí, mi brother, la que tú digas.
Sí, yo quiero que tú me pongas la canción que dice, ¿esos son Reebok o son Nike?
¿Esos son Reebok o son Nike?
Sí, sí.
Pero, ¿cómo se llama? ¿Cómo se llama?
¿Son Reebok o son Nike?
¿Esos son Reebok o son Nike?
A ver, compláceme, que me gusta mucho esa canción. Está muy pegada esa canción.
¿Esos son Reebok o son Nike? ¿Será esta, brother? ¿Será esta?
Esa misma, bre, esa misma es. Esa es.
¡Cuídate, mi hermano!
That's how you communicate, isn't it? By citing example. By metaphor.
To catch the eyes of every guy, every girl. Just 27 busy. You look good in the city. Soft bouncing, bouncing girls. Soft bouncing, bouncing girls. Soft bouncing, bouncing girls. Soft bouncing, bouncing girls.
Jarrell Charles is my name. Jarrell Curl is my fame. Look at me, you need to know. I'm your hairdresser who really knows. You're gonna have a curl to catch the eyes of every guy, every girl.
Just 27 busy. You look good in the city. Soft bouncing, bouncing girls. So I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and get real high and I sleep to the top of my lungs. What's going on? And I say, hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, yeah. I say, hey, what's going on?
Thanks for stopping. Some night, huh?
On this very night, 10 years ago, along this same stretch of road, in a dense fog, just like this, I saw the worst accident I ever seen. There was this sound, like a garbage truck dropped off the Empire State Building. And when they finally pulled the driver's body from the twisted, burning wreck, it looked like this. Yes, sir. That was the worst accident I ever seen.
I get off right up here.
Have a nice day. Be sure and tell them Large Marge sent ya.
What's the matter with you? Want to keep that 90-pound corpse for the rest of your death? Keep pumping. Now I tell the story. Tonight's story is about an old man who finds a new wrinkle in the fountain of youth. A twisted tale that we call the Switch.
became president 24 years ago. You have nuclear weapons, they don't. It's actually your land. Why did you wait so long?
Sure. Very well. Where do I begin? My father was a relentlessly self-improving boulangerie owner from Belgium with low-grade narcolepsy and a penchant for buggery. My mother was a 15-year-old French prostitute named Chloe with webbed feet. My father would womanize, he would drink, he would make outrageous claims like he invented the question mark. Sometimes he would accuse chestnuts of being lazy, the sort of general malaise that only the genius possess and the insane lament. My childhood was typical. Summers in Rangoon, luge lessons. In the spring, we'd make meat helmets. When I was insolent, I was placed in a burlap bag and beaten with reeds. Pretty standard, really. At the age of 12, I received my first scribe. At the age of 14, as a roastery named Vilma ritualistically shaved my testicles. There really is nothing like a shorn scrotum. It's breathtaking. I suggest you try it.
Vegeta, thanks.
For what? I should be thanking you, Kakarot.
Nah, what do you mean? I loved every minute. Goodbye, my friend.
What did you do?
I made her a snack.
Yeah, it was an intense experience. You know, I just did the work. Watched a lot of retarded people. Spent time with them, observed them. Watched all the retarded stuff they did.
Attention campers, lunch has been canceled today due to lack of hustle. Deal with it.
Rock music is nothing more than satanic cyanide. Get it out of your house, throw it out, and burn it.
I don't give a goddamn how famous I am or whatever. It don't matter to me because I'm about dead anyway, so what do I give a shit? What in the hell do I care?
Junkies who've relapsed going, listen, man, I just need some liquidity, you know what I'm saying? I just ran into some bad subprime, you know? We just had complex formulas. We just didn't factor in greed and panic, you know? I just need $805 billion by Tuesday. Yeah, no, seriously. No, I would not screw you again. It's pretty crazy.
I've learned my lesson.
No, baby, this is not like the other time. No, seriously, just throw me a bed here, baby.
Just give me,
help me out.
Just give me a little bit.
Yeah, just a taste. That's all I need is a taste. I need $2.5 trillion. I'll pay you back.
Get me through 1 week.
Yeah, it's like
1 week.
they're going to print out a new $20 bill. The new Geithner $20 bill will be, instead of "In God We Trust," it'll just say "Trust me," and it'll be the little man from Monopoly going like that.
Fear is not real. The only place that fear can exist is in our thoughts of the future. It is a product of our imagination, causing us to fear things that do not at present and may not ever exist. That is near insanity, Qatar. Do not misunderstand me. Danger is very real, but fear is a choice.
Chugga-chugga, chugga-chugga. Chugga-chugga, chugga-chugga. Kijk mij nou eens hard gaan met mijn grote trein. En als ik te snel ga, geef mij dan het sein. Het eindpunt is bijna in zicht, als in mijn droom. Komen wij samen op stroom. Blaas maar op mijn fluitje. Chugga-chugga. Chugga-chugga, chugga-chugga.
But a free Farmer's Almanac from Sooner Federal, that's really worth the trip. In the new Farmer's Almanac, it tells me how to cook fish right in my dishwasher. So I carefully wrapped it and cooked it, soap, dirty dishes and all. Maybe we should eat out tonight. I can't believe it. It really works.
I want to have sex with your wife.
Pop a perky just to start her. Pop 2 cups of purple just to warm up. 2 cups, drink. I heard your bitch, she got that water. Splash.
Bestiality sex.
Splash. Hey. Slippery. Whoa, excuse me, please me. Please. I'm up, oh believe me. Get beat, cause I'm flexing Rarries. You can bet on me.
What you gonna do if I break in your house and start frying up all the sweet teriyaki chicken?
The Rock and Roman Reigns are gonna beat your goofy ass right back to the circus with the rest of the clowns.
Not going to be a swimming pool, you stupid slut. There won't even be a house.
Well, Arnold and I are presenting tonight together for a very obvious reason.
We both tried to kill Batman.
Yeah. Well, we both tried. I as the Penguin in Batman Returns.
And I was Mr. Freeze in Batman and Robin.
How did Batman beat you?
Oh, he used my one weakness against me.
Heat? Love. Oh. He threw me out a window. Yeah, really, yeah, he's really
Bad-mannered son of a bitch.
Where is he?
Yeah.
He's here.
I hate him.
There he is. He's right here. He's right here. Look.
You have a lot of nerve to show your face around
you
here.
got, you know.
Son of a bitch.
You are a real beak breaker. I'm gonna see you after the governor's ball.
You better believe it.
Pal.
So get in the waves, swim in your leather. And I always will make it feel like you were the last one. So get in the waves.
I'm Ernie McCracken. When I found out little Billy here was growing up without a daddy, I had to do something.
When Big Ern saw our picture in the paper, he called the Unified Fund and got involved.
I had to. I couldn't help myself. But little Billy's not the only one. There's also a little Jason here. Once again this year, I'll be sponsoring a fatherless family in every city I born in.
Sometimes when I wake up in the morning, Mr. McCracken's already there.
Jonathan, we're on a fly pattern all the way to the goal line. Tennessee. Kentucky. Bondi Beach. Deeper, Jonathan. It's a tough world. These kids nearly got Munson, but they're back now. Through the Unified Fund, I found out that if you give a little, you can get back a whole lot more.
What's your latest obsession?
Just the fact that people seem to be getting dumber and dumber. You know, I mean, we have all this amazing technology, and yet computers have turned into basically four-figure wank machines. The internet was supposed to set us free, democratize us, but all it's really given us is Howard Dean's aborted candidacy and 24-hour-a-day access to kiddie porn. You know, and people they don't write anymore. They blog instead of talking. They text. No punctuation, no grammar. LOL this and LMFAO that. You know, it just seems to me that it's just a bunch of stupid people pseudo-communicating with a bunch of other stupid people in a proto-language that resembles more what cavemen used to speak than the King's English.
Yet you're part of the problem. I mean, you're out there blogging with the best of them.
Hence my self-loathing. Yeah.
Please, there's people here right now could use your help.
Fuck y'all.
It's very, very scary.
Don't come any closer, do you hear me?
Very, very scary.
Going somewhere, lady.
Very, very scary.
All that's missing now is Vincent Price.
Thank you. You are most charming.
The night before Halloween, Nick at Night presents 4 episodes of classic thrills, classic chills, classic TV. Nick at Night is very, very scary. Tonight, starting at 10, 9 Central, only on Nick at Night.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
What happened was true. The most bizarre and brutal series of crimes in America. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Even if one of them survives, what will be left? The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. After you stop screaming, you'll start talking about it. Rated R.
Honey, it's family hour. There must be something on.
Oh, wow! Candy critters!
Oh! Oh, great! It's Monsters, our favorite show.
It's starting.
Survival. Ken Kercheval, Cloris Leachman, Andy Griffith, Eddie Albert. In the world premiere movie, The Demon Murder Case. A week from tonight.
Florida's Walt Disney World. There's more new to do in all 3 theme parks this summer. The Magic Kingdom, scream down the world's steepest flume ride, Splash Mountain. Epcot 94. See and touch all the newest video games, electronics, cars, and computers before anyone else at Innovations. The Disney MGM Studios, now twice as big. Let the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror drop you 13 frightening floors. Don't miss any of it. Call 407-WDisney now.
Where do they come from? Why are they here? Why clowns? You'll laugh your head off. Killer clowns from outer space. It's crazy. Rated PG-13.
We don't know anything for a fact.
Clint Walker. Except that bulldozer kills. Carl Betts. 2 men dead. The survivors watch an unmanned bulldozer continue its rampage. Killdozer.
Tonight is trying to find out who's responsible for 2 acts of video piracy. Last night, someone broke into regular programming here on Channel 9 and on Chicago's public broadcasting station. As Larry Roderick reports, the first interruption took place during last night's 9 o'clock news.
Sports anchor Dan Rowan had just started his Sunday night Bears report when the screen suddenly went black, then came back on with a new unruly presence. A man wearing a Max Headroom mask. We had been taken over by a video pirate for a short time, until technicians here changed microwave channels between the studio and the transmitter and knocked him off the air.
And apparently somebody with some microwave equipment was able to interfere with our signal going to the Hancock transmitter.
Now, this is not just anybody off the street. He has to have an electronic expertise of some level, right?
Yes, he does. It takes very sophisticated equipment to do this at a significant power level. So this isn't something that just anyone would be able to accomplish.
But Channel 9 wasn't alone in its Max Headroom appearance. There was even a longer episode on Channel 11, public broadcasting.
Only way to learn.
I'll get you a hot drink, miss.
A little after 11 p.m., Doctor Who was knocked out by the Max look-alike, who pitched a soft drink, then performed a series of antics that station officials found less than humorous, before the pirate himself pulled the plug.
Fortunately, it was a self-destruct mechanism. It was beyond our control. We now have already implemented steps whereby we could take something like that off the air immediately if it were to occur again. It did, of its own volition, go off the air, as I say, after about a minute and a half.
It annoyed some viewers.
No, I just thought it would be just a slight mess-up, but that in the middle of the tape, it's going to be... We're going to have to tape over it.
Angered others.
Somebody wants to get attention, what do? They go break into a television broadcast. Just to get attention, like throwing a brick through your window, so to speak.
Okay.
It's not too bright, really.
Well, some thought it was a lot of fun. So what did you think about the whole thing?
Very, very funny.
It may seem rather humorous, but there is more to it than that. For when this person is caught, he or she will face both civil and criminal penalties.
It is very serious, and we'd like to inform anybody who's involved in this type of thing that it is serious and that we will take every step that we can to find out who is doing it. And once we have determined that, we will make sure that the full extent of the law is carried out.
Meanwhile, Channel 9 engineers say they have taken steps to prevent further appearances of the mock Max. This is Larry Roderick, WGN News.
Well, the FCC says last night's piracy was the first of its kind.
Night on the CBS Saturday Night Movies, this gentleman saved this little girl's life, but they accused him of harming her.
Do this ourselves.
And he was tragically murdered. Now, one by one, the men of this town are dying. Who is his avenger? Is it the dead man's grief-stricken mother?
They killed my boy!
The little girl who loved him?
I know what you did to Baba.
Or could it be the Scarecrow? Dark Night of the Scarecrow, coming up next.
We interrupt this broadcast to inform you that you are in imminent danger. Please do not panic. At this time there is an entity approaching your location. This entity is extremely dangerous, so please carry out the following instructions. Lock and secure all doors and windows. Shut off any sources of noise. Find a safe enclosed space such as a basement, closet, or attic. If the entity happens to spot you, avoid eye contact. We repeat, if the entity happens to spot you, avoid eye contact. Do not attempt to leave your house. Do not attempt to call for help. Do not attempt to confront the entity. Once the smell of sulfur fades, you are safe. Take action now.
How long have your parents been gone, little one? It's certainly been a while. Don't you want someone to take care of you? Let me in. Let me in.
If you are inside your home with the lights out, do not look outside your window. Turn on your lights before you look through any window. Do not leave your home if you see a figure outside. Even if he is turned away, do not look at him. Lock all doors and windows before turning off all lights inside your residence. Hide in a small space and call authorities. Do not move from hiding unless you hear an unfamiliar voice. If you do hear a familiar voice coming from inside your home, do not move. He is inside. He is inside. He is inside.
I've lost all ambition or worldly acclaim.
Warning, if you feel like you're being watched by the trees here in Woodlands National Park, you are. There are dangerous creatures here in these woods that look exactly like trees, but they are very dangerous and they are out to get you. If you hear loud rustling in the woods or see a tree that is suspiciously out of place, report it to a park ranger immediately. We are currently conducting an investigation. James, that tree wasn't there a minute ago. James! James, we gotta go. James, we gotta go. James, we gotta go.
probably the perfect location, as you see here, for me to build my dream house, like a Frank Lloyd Wright type of falling water house in a location like this, but a lot more glass. And every morning when I wake up, I have the woods to one side and water to the other, the sky above. And it would always seem like I was outside and I could enjoy nature in all the seasons. So perhaps take a few trees down here, very few trees, build a nice little house for my woman and worship her the rest of my life.
Excuse me, sir. Is that a baggie of catnip on your seat?
I have a card for that.
What else you got in here? Open container of cat food? Feather on a string? Is that a dead mouse? Get him off me! Somebody get him off me!
Attractions in Japan. Just blinded me.
著名かつ人格的にも素晴らしい、しかもタレントに満ちた、才能に満ちた著名な建築家、本日ここに。
No, I'm sorry. I wish I did.
Excuse me, miss. I just want you to know that I don't intend to sleep with another woman until I'm back here in your arms with my head resting between your creamy thighs.
Jerk.
Excuse me, miss. I just want you to know that I don't intend to...
For the first time ever, we've completely reimagined the automobile. Introducing the men's only Ford Explorer. With no windshield wipers, no heater, no turn signals. Wait, no rear view mirror? No GPS? Are you kidding? Ah, it's missing all the parts created by women. Wow, whose great idea was that?
Always walk around with all my fingers crossed. I'm afraid the love I found just might get all.
My wave machine can create enough energy to power most medium-sized homes with ease. Thank you, bitches.
When you said wave machine, I thought you was talking about something that could repair that catastrophe you call a hairstyle.
Oh, Buck Nasty, you are so dark. When you touch yourself, it's like black on black crime.
For you. Me, the little man. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Or look at his face.
She country music fan. She loves Dick's cups filled up with beer. She loves asking to hear her favorite song from the band. She's a bitch in country music fan.
Fall. You are alone, child. There is only darkness for you, and only death for your people.